Wow, 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 kuma kuma. Wow, wow. I'm finishing setting up. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Borisu. Streaming a bit earlier this week because it's pretty much going to be my schedule for this week and probably for the end of this month, but I'm pretty glad that I'm here for a new week of Eureka craziness, you know. It's a new day, yes it is. Hope you're all doing good. Ooh, watching in 2025, she was so so she showered with her clothes on. Are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? I never shower with clothes. Always naked, you know, when I shower. I guess the only exception would be, you know, when you go to the beach, and then after jumping into the water and being in the sand for a bit, before leaving, you know, you take a shower, you know, because there are showers in the beach. And I guess here, since I'm never completely naked at the beach, that would be the only case where I take a shower with some clothes on. In this case being my panties, you know. Pretty much. But besides that, yes, completely naked. Another Eureka stream, another Switch 2 ad. I mean, I wish I could cancel them. You know, like I'm not sponsored by Nintendo. If they give me the money for that, okay, who cares? Anyway, people loves the Switch 2. But besides that, I'm not getting any single cent from that, I believe. And if I do get pennies, it's pennies, you know. It's just pennies I'm getting, you know. So nothing, you know. I think that with all the ads that there are in my Twitch channel, that by the way are out of my control, I'm not getting anything. I think I'm getting some cents from that, which is already better than, again, another example of why I think as a streaming experience, Twitch is a bit better. Because for example, YouTube, you have ads too on YouTube. Now, obviously, we all know we can dodge the ads way easily on YouTube, but on YouTube, with the ads, I don't know where the money is going, you know? Like, I know Google are getting money from that, but on YouTube, I'm fairly sure I'm getting zero, like literally 0 penny, 0 cent on YouTube, at least on Twitch. On Twitch, it's nothing, you know, it's still nothing, it's still bare bones, it's like cheap change, you know, like bottom of the barrel, but at least they give you pennies, you know, they give you peanuts, peanuts. On YouTube, they don't even give you peanuts, pretty much. Where's my water? Kuma? Where is it? So yes, actually that's an interesting thing I should check, because for how many ads they put on YouTube, they should give some of it to their creators, right? Anyway, I'm feeling in a unhinged mood today, which is why I wanted to play the horse game. Do you know about the horse game? Nobody knows about the horse game, right? Nobody knows about that fucking horse game that people have been spamming and 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 spamming all day long on social media and everywhere. It feels like I'm back in 2021, you know? Because, believe it or not, that's not the first time that Uma Musume, which is the name of the horse game I'm referencing to, the gacha game, it is not the first time that it has hype like that. Because back in the day, because obviously the game released in the West, you know, like first time the game releasing in the West with a full localization and stuff. Back in the day, when Cygames released Uma Musume in Japan, then people were already talking about it, mostly Japanese, you know, Japanese people, but otakus being all really deep into that gacha loop, to the point that there are a lot of otakus that would even go out of their way to play a Japanese gacha, they were aware of it. And like, for example, you know all the gold ship memes that you're seeing nowadays on social media. By the way, I love her, you know. Like, the only character I love from Uma Musume is Gold Ship. That's it. I think all the other characters suck. I think they're bland as fuck, you know. And I don't care if it triggers any of you, because I don't understand the hype, you know. I like Gold Ship. I think Gold Ship is carrying the brand. And back in 2021, because I'm fairly sure Uma Musume released around that time, 2021, people were already spamming a lot of Gold Ship memes, because she was pretty much the like cover character, you know. She's carrying the brand, and she's the quirky character. She's really the fun type and cool type and crazy type. So I can see people being all crazy about her. So it already had a craze back in 2021, and then at some point, you know, like months, years passed, and people stopped to talk about Uma Musume because it was mostly a Japanese game. So gaijins like us couldn't play the game, obviously, you know. It's either you go out of your way to get the Japanese game and then deal with the barrier, the language barrier, and play the game, or you were waiting for it to eventually maybe release in the West. Now, it released recently, it released this year in 2025, and now people are all crazy about it again. I feel like I'm back, I kid you not. I feel like I'm back in 2021. That's also what drives me crazy about the Uma Musume hype. It really feels that I'm back 4 years ago. I kid you not, because 4 years ago, because on my Twitter, like on my Twitter accounts, because before having my Eureka account, like Eureka Twitter account, I also had another personal account that I used from before, following a bunch of Japanese artists, following a bunch of Japanese accounts. So I was here seeing all of those horse memes and all of these craze about horses 4 years ago, you know, and I feel like I'm in a time loop, you know, that I'm stuck in a time loop because now they're back. Peanut flavored water on YouTube. Damn, that doesn't sound good, you know. My water is just plain water, you know. It is plain water, Kuma. By the way, I'm going to drink again. The game just blew up again ever since the Western release. Exactly, Pi. Pretty much. That's what I've been telling currently, because yes, I feel like I'm stuck in a time loop, because a few years ago, I kid you not, guys, that hype you're seeing right now with Uma Musume, it already happens. So in my brain, like my brain have a hard time processing it, because to me Uma Musume is old shit, you know. It is old shit, it is old stuff. So seeing all of those people being, wow, look at those horses, they're so cute, we can breed them, we can trade them, that's so fucking cool. I'm like, bruh, like I already saw that, you know. There was one of the horse girls that I always found very beautiful. I don't remember her name though. I think, to me, the characters are cute, yes, but I think that there is nothing special about them. For real. I don't like, let me preface this by telling you, I mean, probably you're already aware of these guys if you've been here in my previous stream and heard some of my opinions. I'm not really a fan of gacha game. I don't like gacha games because I don't like the model, you know. I think the gacha model isn't good, you know. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't watch gacha streams, you know. If anything, I'm up to date with gacha games and the gacha lore and the characters, because I'm looking at the art, people posting on social media, and I'm looking at streams. Like, for example, to take an example with you, Borisu, most of the things I know about Zenless Zone Zero was because I watched your stream, you know. So I'm not against the idea of watching gacha stream, but playing them myself, ooh, that's not for me. That's not for me, you know. The only game, gacha game, I did a stream of in the past, and I did it once, was Genshin. Genshin Impact. But yes, I think the characters are... Sorry, it's like I feel like I want to burp, but I don't want to burp. That's a weird feeling. So yes, Uma Musume, I think the characters are bland, you know. Is there an image of the cast, the roster I can show you? Because I got many things here. So your pervert Twitter account, I mean, both of my accounts are perverted, you know. My VTuber account is perverted too, which is why I never ever show it on stream, because that could be dangerous. That could be quite dangerous, Kuma, you know. I want to avoid that. So let me see if I can show you an example. Let me if I can show you an example. Is all the punny people now on Uma Musume? That's an interesting question, because another person from my Discord server said the same. They said that Uma Musume is for furries that don't... they're not confident enough about being furries. So they're playing Uma Musume, but they're furries. I'm not sure if I agree with that, you know. I'm not sure if I agree with that, because to me, the characters in Uma Musume, it's not the same. Now, obviously there is a crossover, you know. I'm fairly sure a ton of furries are playing Uma Musume too. But I think that when characters are anthropomorphic, it's not the same, you know. Like characters that are like trying to take some quirk from animals, but they're not animals. I wouldn't categorize that necessarily as furry. That to me, for example, if you're a full-fledged furry, you would enjoy more My Little Pony, as you said, Borisu, than Uma Musume. Because Uma Musume, they're human beings, you know, just like they're horses. But like, to me, it's like pretty much like saying, do you like, how can I say that? Do you like inanimate objects if you're into Kantai Collection or Azur Lane? Because they're boats. But that's not the same thing, because even though they're boats and they're moemorphism, you know, because we're calling that moemorphism, when you take an inanimate concept and you make an anime characters, a moe character out of it, you know. Even though originally they're boats, you're still looking at anime girls. So it's not because someday you jerked off to Bremerton, for example. It's not because you jerked off to Bremerton in Azur Lane that you were into inanimate objects, you know. That doesn't make sense to me. In the same way, it's not because you jerked off to a Uma Musume character, and still, to be quite honest with you, I don't really see Uma Musume as a loot game, you know. It doesn't feel quite loot anyway. But it's not because you jerk off to the horses in Uma Musume that you're going to be, yes, a furry. I guess. I assume. What I was going to say again? Oh yeah, I wanted to show the... Is there a good pic of the roster that I can show you? Would you still love me if I was a horse? Would you still love me if I was anything else? I mean, if it's someone I know and I have strong feelings towards, I think love transcends all barriers, Kuma. Yes, for sure. I thought about it. The Centaur girls. Actually, I like Centaur more than horses. There was 2 anime about Centaur that I loved. I mean, that I really liked. I think there's one that's like A Centaur's Life, and there's the other one, I forgot the name, with the blonde girl, you know, the blonde Centaur. So yes, pretty much. Was that a Saya no Uta reference? That was a everything reference, Kuma. Everything. Even though Saya is really cool. A really cool game. So. Do I have a good pic of that I can show before? I guess those are the main characters. I guess I could just show the cover, you know, because they're pretty much the main characters. So let me show you. Kuma. I like the part where she was a princess. Naruhodo ne. Naruhodo ne. I pretty much what I was going to say again? I have my thoughts all confused. Because yes, regarding anime, I actually started to look if there were anime about horses besides Uma Musume, obviously, because Uma Musume has anime adaptations. Yes, funnily enough, in anime, I feel like they used more the centaur gimmick than they used the horse gimmick, if that makes sense. If anything, that's really funny. I had this thing in mind in Shingeki no Kyojin, you know. You all know Shingeki, you know, like Attack on Titan. It used to be big back in the day, before the end of the manga was complete trash, but everyone remembers still about Shingeki no Kyojin. There was a running gag, a running joke about one of the characters of the anime and the manga being a horse. The characters being Jean. Jean has pretty much, he has the horse face, you know, because he has a long face. So they were joking in the manga that he had a horse face, and so he was a horse. That was my only thing that I could think about I don't know, references to horses in anime and manga. What if horses had human-like breasts? Nah, I don't think that would make them appealing to me. I don't think that would make them appealing to me. Horses are really, that's a really peculiar shape, you know. That is a really peculiar shape. If anything, Boris, come on, you know it. People aren't into horse breasts. People are into horse cocks. Horse cocks is a real big thing about horses, you know. They are a specific pan of perverted people that are into horse cocks. Because horses are notorious to have a huge, humongous cocks, you know. Horses have humongous cocks. I mean, it is half horse, half tits. I mean, if you're talking in the case of centaurs, like the example I referenced to, that's pretty much it. Yes. I think that's not the same as, for example, just to me, at least, if I have to describe it, there is a difference between an animal, like a full-fledged animal, that has some human characteristic. Like, for example, what said Boris, like, what if you had a horse and then you add randomly big boobs on them, you know? To me, it's not the same that the other example being a human being that has a few horse-like characteristic, you know? It's not the same territory, you know? Not the same. What did you call me? I called you a horse face, Borisu. You're a horse face. You're a horse face, come on. I mean, I never really saw your face before, but I guess. So what I was talking about again? Alright. Let me show you. If I can show you. Here. Is it here? Yes, here. That's the cover, like one of the covers from Uma Musume. And you can look at the characters here, and to me, really, I'm telling you right now, they're bland. I think that amongst gacha games, there is nothing special about them. There is literally nothing special about them, you know. That to me, the characters are just bland. That if I have to give you another Cygames gacha that I think have more memorable character design, it would be Grand Blue Fantasy. Even Bahamut. I think of a character like Vampy. Do you know about Vampy from Bahamut? And she also appears in Shadowverse, and since they make a lot of crossovers between Cygames games, you can also get her in Grand Blue Fantasy. Vampy, I would argue there is no character like Vampy in Uma Musume. I mean, let me show you. I think I have my Vampy I have my Vampy. I have some pics of Vampy, right? I have some pics of Vampy. Where's Vampy? Where's Vampy? By the way, good morning, Densetsu. Good morning, Eureka. Good morning, good morning. I think it's still early for you, Borisu, because I'm streaming earlier than usual. I think there is a 6-hour difference between Chile and Belgium, which would make it the same as the difference between Belgium and EST. So East USA, pretty much. Okay, Vampy. Let me show you Vampy. Let me show you Vampy. I think this one is good, yes. That is Vampy. Here. That is... Vampy. Do you know about Vampy? From Bahamut, Shingeki no Bahamut. Then she appeared in Shadowverse. She appeared in Grand Blue Fantasy. To me, that's a character that is really memorable. And here, it's mostly one... Actually, I could show you... Shingeki no Bahamut, but I guess I could also show you from Shadowverse, right? Pretty much. I wish I could get here, because Google isn't always reliable, but yes, Vampy. I like Vampy a lot. Or actually, I'm dumb. I could just show you. I could just show you. Let me show you. Because she got her unit in Grand Blue Fantasy. But yeah, she's quite cute. She's called Vanya in the West, by the way. I don't know why they changed the name, but she's called Vanya, you know, in the West. That is her, Vampy. I call her Vampy because I prefer to use her Japanese name, which to me makes more sense because she's pretty much a loli vampire. But yes, to me that's a character that I love. I would argue that there is no character that has this type of appeal in Uma Musume, you know, which is... I don't know, that's why I don't see the appeal. To me, the appeal to Uma Musume is really this mix of being a game about horse anime girls and the fact that it's really quirky, that they're racing, you know, like that. Literally. To me, that's the only reason why that game is so popular. There is also the gameplay, because people will tell you that Uma Musume is a racing sim, that it's pretty good, but I think that there are other racing sims that are way better than Uma Musume, besides being real games, but it's just that people nowadays, and it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts, Kuma. But people nowadays, it feels like they can't play or experiment a game without it being a free-to-play gacha game, you know. There is the Monster Rancher series. Do you know about the Monster Rancher? Go man, damn, I still want to burp. But you will never hear me burp on stream, that's for sure. Well, anyway, Monster Rancher, let me show you. That is a great series that no one cares about. Monster Rancher. The Monster Rancher games. They're also racing sims. They're great. They're pretty cool. You know, have you played those games before? Maybe not. Those games are pretty much the OG, you know. They're the OG, Kuma. And people, obviously, since those games are old, you know, the Monster Rancher series is quite old, as you can see here, Kuma, because those games were released back in the 90s, you know, which is pretty old for most gacha build or gacha brain zoomer, you know. So people wouldn't play this type of games, you know. Same if you pick other types of games that involve racing, like for example the Princess Maker series, you know, where you're raising a princess, but it is a racing sim. Because it has those gameplay elements where you're trying to raise someone. In this case, you're raising your daughter to become a princess, you know, like you're raising her progressively. It has the same type of gameplay elements that you can find in Uma Musume. But the advantage compared to Uma Musume is they're real games, you know. They're real games, Kuma. Pretty much. Anyway, I like gold chip. So let me show you why I drink my water, the fan service of the day. I like gold chip, you know. I can do that with my legs, by the way. Where's my water? Where's my water? Only reason Uma Musume is good. Gold chip. Goldo chip, Kuma. Only reason. I can do that. Here. Right here. My head is here. But more seriously, I can break a watermelon with my legs, you know. Pretty strong legs, Kuma. But yes, to me that's the only character on Uma Musume that is cool. Gold chip, that's it. To me, all the other characters are bland, you know. Like I won't tell you that they're bad, you know, or that they're lame, because I'm sure that if you looked into them and their personalities and stuff, probably they're like they have the cuteness factor for certain and coolness factors for others, but I'm really talking in terms of character design, you know. And that maybe is going to be the only good thing I'm going to defend regarding gacha games. I would tell you that a lot of gacha games have really good character design, and I could name a few. A Fate Grand Order being the OG for me, you know. It's still Fate. I think it sucks that it's a gacha and not a classic old-school visual novel, but there is a lot of pretty cool characters in Fate Grand Order. Another example that I gave you would be Grand Blue Fantasy. I think Grand Blue Fantasy has pretty cool character design. Another example would be Blue Archive. I love Blue Archive. Azur Lane, even though I prefer Kankole, and Kankole would be another example I could give you, I could tell you that Azur Lane, especially in the type of characters they're trying to produce, so the loot type of character, I think there are pretty cool characters. Like I named her before, Bremerton, or St. Louis, you know. I like Bremerton, I like St. Louis, and I'm trying to think about the other characters I like from Azur Lane. By the way, I never played this game, you know, Azur Lane. I never ever downloaded it. It's not even banned on Belgium, you know. Like you can play Azur Lane on Belgium, but yes, never played it. Yes, there is also, because I'm trying to remember the characters that I like, but yes, Bremerton, St. Louis, I think Toki. Toki is the one I also like a lot, you know. And funnily enough, there is a Shimakaze too in Azur Lane, obviously. There is a Shimakaze, but she's not as cool as the OG, you know. She's not as cool as the classic, you know, the one from Kantai Collection. And then, if I can give you other gacha games as example, Nikke, you know. Nikke is fucking lewd, it's a Kumar game, but I think it has pretty cool characters, you know. Like for example, I like Eleg, the blonde one. I think Eleg, besides her obvious lewdness, I think it's a pretty cool type of character, you know. Like I like her character design and how she has her bangs, you know, in front of her eyes. But yes, pretty much. I think I'm not missing anything. Arknights are pretty cool characters. And Zenless Zone Zero, you know, since I watched it on Boris's stream last time, I think all of those examples I gave you, they're games with better looking characters than Uma Musume, you know. Uma Musume only gold chip, that's it. That's it, Kuma. Okay, let me drink again. So thirsty, Kuma. So thirsty. So yes, if you ask me, because now you know the answer, if you asked Eureka what is her favorite character in Uma Musume, here You can admire her. Look at her legs. She has strong legs because she's so fucking strong. She's the best at running, you know. She has the most potential. But since she's whimsical as fuck, kind of like me, she's not winning at all times because sometimes she's like, okay, fuck this. I don't want to win. I don't want to win, Kuma. Is that a Kid Pac-Man emote? Pac-Man Jr.? Really? Baby Pac. I remember this game. Pac-Man Jr. Or was it called Pac-Man Jr.? I remember this game. The baby game, you know. Another example of a classic baby game, Kuma. Well, anyway, let's go into the game. Pac-Man Jr. Yes, I played it. I actually streamed it in one of my arcade streams, you know, when I was streaming the Bamco games and I got to Pac-Man. I actually showed to people the many versions of Pac-Man, including the one they released in America, so Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man Jr., and the ones they released in Japan, so the less known Super Pac-Man and the last one Pac-and-Pal. I actually think Pac-and-Pal is quite cool. I like this one. Not a fan of Super Pac-Man though, you know. I don't like the Super Pac-Man gimmick. Well, anyway, what I was going to do... Oh yes, we're going to play the horse game. Okay, let's go. Let's pause. Let's play the horse game. Let's play the horse game. The only time I'm going to do that, guys, you know, I'm going to play the horse game because of you all. Because you kept spamming the game every fucking day on social media. You spam the game, you spam horse videos, always like, oh, look at this, look at that. You're spamming old shit. You're spamming old shit, Kuma. All of the things you're spamming, I've seen it in 2021 during the pandemic when I was in full hickey mode, you know. I was in complete hickey mode. I didn't go out for more than 6 months, you know. There was a time I didn't go out of my house for 8 months. I'm not even joking, you know. It was during that time that I saw like all the Uma Musume craze. Well, anyway, let's get into the game. Junior is good. Yes, Super is weird. Yeah, Super is weird. I don't like it, and there's also this weird thing. I think it's because there is actually a Japanese version and an English, American version. Both games being the same, but the difference is that one is so fucking fast, it is annoying. I think it's the Japanese one, you know. If you play the Japanese ROM of Super Pac-Man, the game is annoyingly fast when you get Big Pac-Man. And that's really clunky to play. That's why I don't like it, you know. That's why. Well, pretty much. Horse game. Let's go. Just let me see. Horse game. I downloaded it on Steam, obviously. Let's go. What? Why do I have the PS1 booting sound? What is happening, Kuma? Didn't know Uma Musume was a PS1 game? What is happening? Nani sorry. This is a work of fictions. Names and characters of the products are the developer's imagination and used fictitiously, and in resemblance to actual way. The classics, you know, the classics. It's holding. Tecmo. They're all known to have made Uma Musume, right? Look at this horse. Ready to ride? Over the world. You know what? I should have done something. Now I know I should have done something. Oh my god, look at that cutscene! That is insane! I am blown away by Uma Musume graphics. Look at this cutscene! It's like real life! It's like look at this! It's like real life. Oh my god. Gallop Racer. Oh my god. Is that a play on Ridge Racer? Is that a play on Ridge Racer? Kuma Musume. Oh, that's really a cool concept, you know. Like doing the same with the bears. Gallop Racer. Of course. Did you really think, guys? Did you really think? By the way, what's a pause button here? I guess escape. Like this. But did you really think that I was going to play a fucking gacha game? So let me close that. Did you really think that I was going to play a fucking gacha game? Of course not. Of course not. I did it once in my entire life, in my entire VTubing career. I streamed Genshin Impact, and that was a bad idea, you know. I regretted it. Do you really think I was going to stream the horse game? By the way, welcome, Volios, welcome. You haven't seen the fan service of the day though, because I said that my only favorite character in Uma Musume is Gold Shape, of course. That is the one. The only worthy character in Uma Musume is this one. All the other characters suck because they're bland, unforgettable. That is it, Kuma. And I can do that with my legs, by the way. I can do that with my legs. Well, anyway. Oh my god. Now everyone is coming out of the woodworks. Look at this. The only cool character from Uma Musume. Look at those strong legs. Do you have strong legs, guys? I have strong legs, you know. Pretty strong legs. I know some people from the chat that may have strong legs. I won't say who though, you know, but I know some people here, I can feel it, have really strong legs, and that could do here, you know. If I put my face right here, they would do it, you know. They would do it, Kuma. Do you shave your legs, Eureka? That's a pretty interesting question, you know. Like, I'm shaven. I am shaven. I mean, why do you want to know that, Bursi? Why? Look at my legs. It's true that they're hidden, but you can see it. Now the real question is like, do I shave here, in here? That is the real question, because there are two schools for that. Some people love it shaven, and other people love a little bush in here, you know. Which type of guys you are? That's a question. That is a real question, Kuma. Well, anyway, Gold Shape, my beloved. The only cool character from Uma Musume, otherwise the games suck. And I wouldn't stream a gacha game in 2025, obviously. Look at this game. Look at the graphics. The graphics are so advanced. It is real life, you know. Better graphics than Uma Musume. Is this stream about horses? I mean, yes, look at this. And look at that again. It's a horse. The horse is here, you know. The horse is right here. Look at the horse. Right here. Look at the horse. Look at the smug. Look at the abs. Look at everything. That sucks. Yes, the music is... I think they got inspired by Ridge Racer, right? Anyway, first time I'm playing this game, so I don't know what to expect. It's called Gallop Racer, One and Only Road to Victory. It's actually called Gallop Racer 3 in Japan because they released 2 Gallop Racer games before this one. Do I poll for shaved or bush? Should I? Should I? How do I make a poll though? How do I make a poll again? How do you make a poll on Twitch? Never tried to make a poll. How do you make a poll? How do you make a poll? Where are the polls? I don't even know how to make a poll. Is this in chat settings? Nope. Is this in... Nope. How do you make a poll? I don't know how to make a poll. Okay, I guess I won't make one. I don't know how to make them. I don't know how to make them. Anyway, what are the options? Okay. The only thing I wonder is that... Oh, I see the joystick, actually. You can see joysticks on that controller. So it means it's a game that released after the PS1 controller got their joystick, you know. Like after the release of the first DualShock. Okay. I guess we're gonna try a season mode, Kuma. Let's go. There's also a practice mode. Should I do a practice first? Maybe that could be a better idea, you know? Because I don't even know how to play this game. I got the game manual too. Let me get the game manual here. The music though. Uma Musume doesn't have this cool-ass type of music, for sure. Okay, where did I put the game manual though? I want it next to me. Here. Let's go. Player control, watch, original horse. I guess I will pick the first one. Week 1, week 2. Let's pick week 1. Purse. I don't know anything about horse races, by the way. I don't know anything about horse races, you know. I don't know anything about horse races. I just know that horses have funny names. Oh my god, is that the list of horses I can pick? Nani? Is Gold Ship is in here? When did Gold Ship started racing, by the way? When? I want to know. There's no Gold Ship. I guess wasn't here yet. I know about it. You put money, you lose, repeat. Of course, it's a gambling game. But did you do it in the past, Ladni? Did any of you partake in horse racing? I mean gambling, the gambling part. Because I believe none of you are actually horse racers. Yes, there's so many. I don't even know who to pick. Oh my god, this name here. Key of Power. This one sounds cool. Key of Power. Is that a horse from Kingdom Hearts? Why is it called King of Power? Oh my god. Kinky Angel. Kinky Angel, what? That's a cool name too. I'm gonna pick Kinky Angel. Lot of kinky horses. Oh, look at that mask. That's quite kinky. I was going to say quinky. So you got the speed, you got the stamina, the distance, and I guess the stats and the pacing. My grandpa had horses at some point, so I know about horses but not racing. I see. Naruhodo ne. Naruhodo ne. That's cool. That's cool. Honestly, I still think horses are cool. They're cool animals. They're just not my favorite, you know, in the whole realm of animals. But horses are cool. Okay. So what are the controls, though? What are the controls? But the music! What? That's really cool music. Those are the odds. Paddock, gate in, let's go. Let's go. That's cool music. Now loading. Oh my god. Do I play this game like Ridge Racer? If it's like a Ridge Racer, I will win. I'm really good at Ridge Racer. If it's... Oh my god. What's the control? What? What? Oh, it's A, right? Okay, I can... Can I rush into the horses? Can I rush into them? Like in Burnout? Oh, look at this. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Kinky, you can do it. Kinky, you can do it. Oh damn, that's the drift. I have to drift now. Damn, how do I get past them? Oh my god, how do I get past them?
Checkpoint.
Can I do a wheelie with the horse? I got a checkpoint, but I'm last. Come on, you can do it. I'll buy you carrots if you win. Because everyone knows that horses like carrots. Why am I so slow? Should I mash? Oh my... Oh. I'm just... I'm just whipping. I'm just whipping him. Like in real life, by the way, I love whipping, you know. I love to whip in certain scenarios, you know. Whipping is hot, but still, I didn't know you could whip like that. Like, which place did I end up? Are you serious? Last? That's so funny, because at first I thought when I started mashing A, I thought it was, you know, like in some arcade games when you mash the button to get faster. But then I saw the guy getting the whip and he started whip. He started whipping like crazy every time I mashed. I wasn't expecting that. Whip him Eureka, yes. Where's the game manual? I have it. I have it actually. Like, we could look at it real quick. If I do it like this, real quick. I have it next to me actually, you know. I have it next to me because I'm always ready with stuff like that. Right here is the game manual, you know. Right here. Like, I'm putting it for myself at the center. I guess the controls are right here on my right. So I guess I could check them real quick. So how to operate. Oh, and by the way, that's the anime I was talking for. The centaur anime, A Centaur's Life, you know. Because I like centaur more than horses. Well, anyway, Kuma. Anyway. Retro achievement profile, by the way. Gallop Racer 3. So that's the third game, you know, not the first. Gamen, how to operate. Here we will explain the basics of using the controller for Gallop Racer. The button functions in the menu screen on the racing screen are different. It would be your benefit to remember how the buttons operate before entering the game, of course. R1 button to turn the pages, move the cursor around with the D-pad, square button to display data, X button to select, triangle to... I guess that's for the menu, I guess? Let me zoom a little bit. Oh, that's way too zoomed here. That is way too zoomed. That is way too zoomed, Kuma. Why is it so zoomed? Or did I leave the... I guess it's because it's the two-page mode, you know. So here, the controller. Directional button, but they don't really tell you what it does. Okay, racing mode, here. It's here. Let me move a little bit so you can see, guys. It's on my left. Racing mode. So let me go again here. L1 button, radar switch, ascending. L2 button, turn left. Weird, because I was turning with the D-pad actually. R1 button, radar switch, descending. R2 button, turn right. L2 and R2 button at the same time. Turn straight forward. Nani? Turn straight forward? What does it mean? Because you can turn left and you can turn right, but turn straight forward, isn't it basically go straight? Like, what does it mean? Up button, gate start. When pressed successively, it will jerk the reins. Okay. Left and right button to move the horse left and right. When pressed successively, it will slow down your horses. So I guess slowing down is in the case you want to save a bit of stamina. Naruhodo ne. Start button, pause the game. Triangle button to shift the viewpoints. Okay, kind of like in a racing game. Square button, whip to the left. Circle button, whip to the right. So you can actually... You can choose the direction of the whipping, I guess. So does it work like you whip to the left and the horse will go to the right? And then you whip to the right and the horse will go to the left? X button shifts the whip to the other hand. But I was pressing X, I think. The speed of the reins will be determined by how fast you can press the button successively. When you have won a G1 race, you can give a triumph pose using other buttons. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Kuma. Okay, I guess those are the controls. The rest of the manual are pretty much the descriptions of the modes, but... The first race of Golshi was July. Oh yes, that's fairly recent. This game, I mean, I can tell you, Gallop Racer 3 release date, you know. That's not the first Gallop Racer. I think the first Gallop Racer released in 96. This one released in 99, which makes sense because since this game can use the analog joysticks, it means that it released after the creation of the DualShock, you know. The first game, the first Gallop Racer, I believe you can't play it with the joystick, you know, only with the D-pad. Because in 1996, Sony didn't release the PlayStation controller with the joystick yet. Pretty much, Kuma. Yes, I guess that's it. Like turning like a motorbike instead of a car. Yes, that's actually a fair comparison, you know. It's better to compare it to a motorbike than to a car. That's true. Because at first I was comparing the game to Ridge Racer, because it's called Gallop Racer, but horses don't really work like cars. Okay. Okay, I guess the thing I should remember, horses have 4 legs. That is true too. They may have 4 legs, so maybe like a quad actually. So not a car, and not a bike, but a quad, you know. I think, I believe. I never rode a horse in my entire life. Okay, that's wrong. I rode a pony. I rode ponies when I was in elementary school. I think it was my first year at elementary school. We had some kind of trip with the class, and we went to the farm, a farm in Belgium, and we were learning how to take care of the animals. And during the trip, I rode a pony. So not a horse, but a pony. That was cool. Really cool, Kuma. Didn't expect horse car history revisionism. What? Nani? Nani Sole? It is indeed true now that I think about it. Before cars, people started riding horses, you know. That was the main mean of transportation, you know. Okay, let me just close this. Let's try again. So I should just remember I can use the whip to the left by pressing square, to the right by pressing circle, and X button shifts the whip to the other hand. I guess, okay. So does it mean that before whipping on a specific way, I have to shift? Probably, right? Triangle to shift the viewpoint. I will try again. Let's try again, you know. Like, the best way to learn is to play. For sure, you know. The best way to learn is to play. It's complex, yes. When I decided to play this game, by the way, Volios, I thought to myself, damn, I don't even know if I can play this game, you know. I don't even know if I can play this game. That sounds harder than a racing game. Because racing games, even the simulation type, like Gran Turismo, even though there is some specific thing to learn, they're still straightforward to play. But games like a horse game, it's really specific. Let's try again. Should I pick Kinky, how was it called again? Kinky Angel again? Should I check the tier list? Maybe there's a tier list for this game, right? I guess you can pick the race. Kinky Kuma. I guess I am at times. I guess. I can be, of course. careful to pick. The thing that really blew me away already is how many horses there are on the list. Obviously, like, I'm fairly sure they're using a lot of the same models for the horses, but I'm mostly speaking about the stats, you know, the different type of stats. Do a gacha pull, Eureka. I can't. This is not a gacha, believe it or not. This is a wild concept in 2025, but this game is a normal game. I paid $40 for this game at Funkoland for my PS1, and now I'm playing it. I have the full game. All of those horses, I have them for free. Look at this list. I didn't have to do any single pull for those horses. Crazy, right? I will pick Key of Power or Key of Art. Let's pick Key of Power. That's the other one I wanted to pick. Look at this wonderful looking horse. Let's go. Let's go. This is still practice. I love the music though. I love the music. Are there any unlockable horses? I wonder, you know. Maybe if you do really well in a specific season. Oh, the Borisy horse. Oh my god.
Ready?
The Borisy horse.
Go!
What? What's the button again? No. Why did I have a fake start? Okay. Oh, okay. So L2 and R2 is to turn the camera. And this is for the radar. Okay, but oh my god. How do I change the viewpoint like this? So you can get... Oh! Why does it... Like, the camera goes on my butt when I... Okay. I'm doing better, I guess. Oh my god, you can... Okay.
Checkpoint!
Should I use my whip? Okay. Let's go. Am I winning? I'm winning, right? Should I slow down? Oh my god, maybe I should slow down, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, I knew it was going to happen. How do I get... Come on! No. Oh my god. No, wake up! Wake up! Why are you looking at my butt right now? Oh my god. So I was doing better, but... Damn. I lost my stamina, but... That doesn't seem easy to play. Let's try again. I want to retry. Because first I want to understand how to play this game. Oh, and by the way, let me do something real quick. Because I think it would be funnier. It would be funnier if on the category, just to bait people, I put Uma Musume. Here. I change it, Kuma. Still a game about horses, right? Okay, let's try again. What if I press square? What does paddock mean? Oh, it's to look at the horses. What? Does that mean I can pick another horse? Angle. Oh. You know, for a game about horses, the models are pretty cool. Sudden beats. Okay. So I guess to make... Trying to think. To make my horse start, I have to whip it first, right?
Ready? Go!
Nani? What? I still don't know how to start. I'm always starting last. Okay. 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 And now, does it mean I should, like, stop? Okay. I lost a bit of stamina, but I'm still doing good. Okay, I'm losing again. Why? Why am I losing? Also, the thing I want to know, can you gain back your stamina? Because I feel like it's a stamina bar that you use, you know. You use your stamina. It's not like you can get it back, you know. It's not like long racing. Okay, now I should... What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm bad at this game. I'm bad at this game. I always end up last. I think I have another strategy now. Can I retry now? Oh, you have to finish the race. Finish. I think that what I'm going to do now, I will wait before pressing up. And press up at the end. I will do the sprint at the end, actually, rather than doing it at the start. I don't know how well it will work, but I have to try something else. Because I keep getting last. Let's go. Kuma, kuma. Really, I didn't even know there was a horse racing game on the PlayStation, you know. When I looked it up, I thought to myself, I have to try that. I have to. Ready? So triangle, right? Go! No, what? But, what? Not my butt! The music! Probably I should look at a guide at how to play this game. Maybe I should look at the game facts. There's probably a game facts about how to play this game. Okay, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Oh, here I got what? I got what? I don't have nitro. How do I get back here? Here I'm getting back stamina, funnily enough. Is it because you should whip? Strategically? Nani? Nope. 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get it. Get it. No, no. Oh my god. Okay, okay. There is... I'm doing worse every time. Even though here, I feel like I lasted longer, you know. But still, not long enough, you know. I can last quite long in real life, you know. I wish I could translate that in that horse racing game, you know, about my stamina. If I could translate my legendary stamina to all racing game, I would be always winning, because of course my stamina is really strong in all situations, Kuma. But you know what? Let me check something. So racing modes... Up button, gate starts. Okay, so first, the thing I'm doing bad at the start, you have to press the up button several times. That's the thing I wasn't doing good here. Start button, pause the game. Pause Windows function. They don't really explain to you in the manual how to play. I mean, they give you the controls, yes, but they don't really give you an example of how a typical horse race would work. I told you the gacha roll, Eureka. Nope. Nope, I don't need the gacha to win. I don't need the gacha to win. Come on, I could do that. I could. So Gallop Racer 3. I'm actually looking if there is a game fact for the game, a guide, you know. I think there's no guide. The game facts is empty. Did you know that at the origin it was an arcade game? I think I could have played this game on Fight Kids too, you know. Are you playing the story mode on the challenge mode? Here it's practice. It's just a practice race, you know. Because before jumping into the season mode, I would like at least to understand how to win a race, you know. Because if you don't know how to win, you will get clobbered by the competition. Oh, I found the guide. I found the guide. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Let me put some music too. Why I show Kuma. Here. Let's look at the game facts real quick. Right here. The horse game fact. Gallop Racer. I found the guide. I thought they were no guide at first. Let's see. Maybe I should. Like this, so you can see it better. Racing tips. Why does my horse always lose? That's exactly the question I was looking for. If anything, I already know it's a good guide because the guy is actually addressing the first question you would ask when playing this game. It might be that you aren't running him at his best position. There are 4 arrows in the bottom left hand corner of your screen while you are racing. 4 arrows. They are also on the horse stat sheets. Your horse will have one or all of the highlighted in red. This is your horse running style or personality. Oh my god, that's already so confusing. The horse has the left arrow. He likes to run at the back of the pack. The second from the left, your horse likes to run in the middle of the pack. If it's here, third arrow from the left, your horse likes to stay just off the lead. The last arrow on the right means your horse likes to be the front runner. If they are all highlighted, your horse can be comfortable in any position. Does it mean we should pick a horse like that? With the 4 arrows? The 4 arrows are highlighted are supposed to mean that the horse can be placed anywhere in the pack and still race in the blue. Many of us have found that they are really pressers though, meaning they like to be just off the pace, around about 3rd or 4th through the race. When do I whip the horse? If the pace is fast, wait until 2.0 furlongs to go before starting to sprint. Mid-pace 2.2 furlongs. What is this lingo, Nani? What is that? What is that, Kuma? What is that? I don't know anything about horse lingo. On slow pace 2.5 furlongs. Another tip, when you know the pace is going to be fast, get the horse to settle, and once it does, press down once. Decrease the speed a fraction, but still stay in the blue. You will find that you will have a bit of stamina extra at the end of the race. You will get unbelievable times and win easily even when the odds are against you. Weird, so the strat is... when you know the pace is going to be fast, you slow down by pressing down once. Okay. So yes, it's really about saving your stamina. It has also been suggested to only whip your horse 5 times, so they can only get whipped 5 times in a race. Are you playing story mode or... Yes, I said I'm not applying practice. It begins. No, it doesn't. I mean, what do you mean it begins? I'm not losing. I'm learning right now, guys. I'm learning. Depending on where you are sitting in the field and the pace of the race, give one quick whip, usually with 2 FL to go, which is the burst that will put the horse to top speed. After another 0.7, give another 3 quick whips. Oh my god. There is a pattern, actually. That's weird. Do I stay on the rail? I always seems to get boxed in. The only thing some folks worry about when racing is a triangle and getting the horse a clear run. Just make sure it doesn't bump or run up other horses behind. When a horse is running over one of its preferred distances, ease it up after 1.8 furlongs. What is a furlong? I still don't know what is a furlong. What is a furlong? An eighth of a mile. Oh my god, that is the American weak ass system of measurements. I don't know what's a furlong. We don't use furlongs in Europe. Nani? In Europe we use centimeters, meters, millimeters, you name it. A classic and really easy to use system of measurement. We don't use feet or furlong or inches. Nani? Okay. Okay. So, okay, I have to look. I have to look right now. Let's go real quick into the game. First, let me leave. Let me look at how the stats are displayed next to a horse. That's what I have to understand. Entry. What is tag menu? Oh? Oh, those are the filters. USA, world? I guess those are the filters. Let's say I pick this one, Blues Club. Oh, the arrows. Down right. So, what does it mean? What does it mean again? He has second arrow from the left. So the second from the left, your horse likes to run in the middle of the pack. So it means I should stay in the middle. Okay. 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 Let's try. Let's try. Let's try again. I will say at the middle. I would say at the middle. Does this game have wind drag? It doesn't seem so. I mean, we could look at the screen during the race, but I haven't really noticed wind related hazards, you know. We're in San Francisco, though.
Ready?
I'm mashing. Okay, I was mashing. Middle of the pack. Middle of the pack, but I shouldn't. Okay, here. I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't bump. I shouldn't bump. Is that the middle? Okay, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. Not in the middle, right? 3. Okay, slow down. No. Don't go too fast. Apparently, horses, they don't like to go too fast, you know. They're not like Usain Bolt. You know how Usain Bolt used to clobber the competition? Okay. Okay, now I should. 1.
2 furlongs to go.
2. Should I mash? 3. They say 5 times. No. What are the furlongs? Okay, the distance is at the top.
Finish.
That's already the end. Watch out for the grass tail. The grass tail? What about the grass tail? I won. Okay, I did earn 1 place. Oh my fucking god, 11th place. You did it. Come on, I can do better than that. I know you're laughing right now at me. I can do better than that. You're laughing. You're all laughing right now, but boot up the game right now and tell me you can go first immediately. Impossible. This game is like trying to solve a quantic equation. Pretty much. It's not a racing game. It is not a kart racing game. It is a horse game, a horse racing game. You have to be knowledgeable about the lingo, you know. I don't even know what are furlongs, you know. Furlongs. Like, nobody uses furlongs in Europe. No. Retry. I got 11th. Let's try to go 10th now. Wasn't there a bike racing game where you could hit other drivers with stick and chain and stuff? Yes. There was one. I had the game on the Game Boy, actually. I have the Game Boy version of the game. I used to play it a lot. Maybe because I was third and not really in the middle of the pack. Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Okay. But how do I get to the middle? Okay, here. No. Don't bump. Okay, here I'm 10. Okay, I'm in middle. Stay in the middle. Here. Good. Really good. Slowly. Middle. Okay. Maybe a little faster. Maybe a little faster. Okay. They're so close to me. That's the thing.
Checkpoint.
Okay, checkpoints. So, middle distance. Should I whip? I did a whip. Second whip. Switch. Third whip. I should mash probably. No. No.
Finish.
I got 11th again. Did I got a better time though? This game isn't easy. If I had some knowledge about horse racing, I guess it could help too. Because it really does feel that horses are whimsical creatures, you know. For the most part, they're whimsical. The most extreme example of that being Gold Ship, obviously, but it really does feel that horses, they want to race in a specific way, which is so weird when you think about it. Because, you know, when we do a race, like, for example, a sprint, you know, like at the Olympics, or car racing games, you know, or any type of race, like a bike race, quad race, you name it, you know, bike race, bicycle race, anything. You want to go fast while obviously taking care of your stamina, but the goal is always to eventually be at the front. With the horses, they really do feel, okay, I want to stay here and then I want to rush. If you don't do that, I won't listen to you. Whimsical. Whimsical. I can see the smirk, you know. You're all whimsical, guys. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again, Kuma. You can push the horse with your body like a swing. Be rhythmically Eureka, don't just hold down the gas all the time. I mean, I don't even know what's the gas button in this game. That's the thing. I think the gas button is up, but... And yes, that was a pretty lewd thing to say, Barisu, you know. I had a lot of horse riding activity during the weekend, you know. I had a lot of horse riding activity, so I'm ready for it, you know. I'm ready for it. Okay. Did I? What? I think I went too fast, right? You said rhythmically. No, slow down. I'm good at horse riding and riding in general. It's just like video games. Don't always follow the rules. Should I slow down a little bit? Maybe? Maybe not? Okay.
2 furlongs to go.
Oh my god. No.
Finish.
Okay, I earned a place. I was almost ninth. So you really have to mash. I still don't know how to time my whip. You know, the whipping. I'm not used at timing like that. You're no longer the biggest loser. What did you just say? I am not a loser. I'm not. It's a practice run, by the way. There is no prize involved here. So whether I win or lose is irrelevant. It's not the championship, you know. It's not the finals of Wimbledon. Here, it's just like sparring partners. Like all of those horses are my sparring partners. Pretty much. Pretty much, Kuma. Damn, I kind of want to check again real quick. Because I'm progressively learning. So this is the horse I have, you know. It's a type of horse. The second from the left, your horse likes to run in the middle of the pack. While if it was this arrow, would mean likes to stay just off the lead. So it means just behind the first guys. Maybe I should get a horse like that. Or maybe I should get, since I always like to go at the top, maybe I should get this one, you know. Let me see if I can get a horse like that. Also, let me check something. Lude, Kuma. Lude. Okay, let's try again. I want to pick another horse, you know. I'm telling you, I promise, I'm good at riding. I am good at riding. All type of stuff. I wish you could see easily the arrows. Can I like use no, not exits. Not exits. I want to nope. I'm good at riding. Not for riding. Even though I guess I'm pretty good at everything, you know, but I'm good at riding. I had a lot of riding action during the weekends, which is why I'm feeling so full of energy, Kuma, you know. A lot of riding practice, you know. You can't really check with that. So I really have to find a horse that has the arrow I want. Nope. Damn, do I really have to start randomly checking those horses to find the one I want? All you can. Nope. All fear. Nope. Maybe one of those. All run. Nope. Or maybe the one that likes to be at the front. They're rare, right? Oh, I found one. Ardent Soul. So, again, if I look at the guides, here, the arrow is here, which means he likes to be the front runner, which means that we should stay at the top, you know, first. Okay. Let's try again. Let's go. Let's go, Kuma. But I still don't know if I should hold the button or mash it when I'm riding the horse. Okay, let's go.
Ready? Go!
I want to be at the top. I like how the camera switches. No, the top. You want to be at the top. Not third. You want to be at the top. Okay. Think of your body on the top of a horse. I only rode a pony in the past. Am I going too fast here though? I'm going too fast, right? I'm going too fast, right?
Checkpoint.
Okay, should I? Okay. Should I? They say 5 times, right? They say 5 times, right?
2 furlongs to go.
No. I was so no. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was so close.
Finish.
Okay, here I was getting closer to win. At the end though, my horse gave up. So I think it was a stamina related problem. Stamina. Don't smirk! Come on, I'm telling you, if I could translate my immaculate stamina into a game like that, I would always win. I would always win. But a video game has their own rules, you know. It has their own rules, you know. Those horses don't last as long as me. So I have to take that into account. I have to take it into account. Out of breath, stamina going down. Yes, pretty much. Let's try again. If I win with him, I think it's going to be my main horse. If I go into the seasonal modes, you know. Let's go.
Ready? Go!
Ardent Soul. That's a cool name. I still don't know what's the sum of those gauges. Okay. No, go forward. You like to be at the top, you know. You like to be here. I can slow down a little bit. Let's take, like,
Checkpoint.
in Ridge Racer. Oh my god. Don't bump. Don't bump. Okay, 1. Yes, you really have to time. Oh my god. No.
Furlongs to go.
Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Finish.
8. That's better. That is better. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, you know? But it's really about timing. But you know what will make it hard is that obviously every single race, they're not the same distance. So it's really about finding the sweet spot again. Which, I'm an expert at that, you know, finding sweet spots, but still. I don't know shit, I'm just speaking out of my ass. I mean... I don't know shit either about horse racing. I don't. Let's try again. Oh damn, I wish I could pick it as a favorite. So I don't have to every time. It was Ardent Soul, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's try to get first now. Let's try to get first. I will do it. I will. It's just a horse game, not a gacha. You don't have to pay to win.
Ready? Go!
Okay, we stay here. The other side. Don't go too fast. I slowed down a little bit. I can see the distance on my top left. Okay, not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not now. Wait. 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 Wait, now.
2 furlongs to go.
Now. 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 Oh, 8 again. That's hard. It's interesting because what I've noticed is if you wait for the sprint and you press the whip, you gain a burst, you know, like your horse is bursting, which means he has the strength to do a burst. And then with the second one, he still gets a bit more of stamina or speed, because I don't know if it's again the speed or the stamina, but he gets a smaller burst, but still get a burst. And then if you whip it again, it's over, you know. So it's really about timing your whipping. I guess I want to check again, you know. Let me see. Because again, if I want to be competitive on the seasonal mode, I have to win a race, practice race. Whip it and you get a burst. Yes, I know it quite well, Kuma. I know it quite well. I'm good with that, you know. Like getting this rush, you know, you give someone that rush of adrenaline that makes them in that crazy mood, you know. And for horses, obviously, it would translate as getting faster and finishing, you know. They have to finish. Go to the finish line. Yes, when do I whip the horse? Okay, 2 points. Damn, I was speaking in French, you know. 2.0, 2.0 furlongs. That's when I should start whipping. Mid pace 2.2 and slow paced. So yes, it's really, I should start whipping even later than what I was doing, you know. I should wait for 2.0, between 2.0 and 2.5. Another tip, when you know the pace is going to be fast, get the horse to settle, and once it does, press down once, but still stay in the blue. I still don't know, what does in the blue mean? Because it's talking about this in the blue concept. What does in the blue, like, does it give a definition? Not really, right? What does in the blue mean? Oh, does it mean like related to the gauges? But because is that an idiom in English meaning in the blue? Can refer to several things, including a feeling of sadness, an unexpected event, or even a movie title. That's the AI answer, I guess, but I don't want my horse to be sad. So I guess they're talking about the gauge. Okay. Still stay in the blue. You will find that you will have a bit of stamina extra at the end of the race. Okay. Only whip your horse 5 times in a race. Depending on where you are sitting in the field and the pace on the race, give 1 quick whip, usually with 2 furlongs to go, which is the burst that will put the horse to top speed. After 0.7, give another 3 quick whips, really traveling now. With 0.7 left to go, give, okay, oh my god, it's really like an equation, that's a pattern. So 2.0 whip, then 0.7 later, so 1.3, whip, 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 and then I will remember this pattern for a real situation, you know, like the whip, then whip, 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 and then whip at the end, at the climax. So whip at 2.0, then you whip 3 times at 1.3, and then you do a last whip at 0.6. Let me try to remember that. 2.0, 1.3, 0.6. Let's go. Let's try. I don't know if it's going to work, but Is this stream about horses? I'm starting to wonder, you know, because I'm mostly talking about whipping people that I am about horses. Oh no, I wanted to retry. I have to pick him again. Let's try. Whip. Triple whip. And whip. I will use it in real life, you know. I will use it. The 5-time whipping in a specific pattern. Okay. 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 So 2.0, 1.3, and 0.6. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. We'll see how it goes, you know. They didn't say if I should whip to the left or to the right. I guess it doesn't really matter, I guess. Whipping your horse to the left or to the right. Maybe something related to optimization, I don't know.
Ready? Go!
Okay. So no whipping. I think I will put my whip to the other side though. Okay, no whipping. Let's wait for 2.0. So I'm at the top. Let's set up here. Okay, let's rush a little bit. Let's rush a little bit. Okay, wait, you wait. 3.5. It feels like I'm only looking at the distance. Okay, wait for it. Wait. Should I settle down a little bit? Whip. Okay. Whip. Oh damn, I did 4. Fuck. I did 4 of them. Whip. Oh my god, did it?
Finish!
It didn't work. It didn't work. But I did 4 whips. At the middle. Oh my god, that's hard. Those horses are too strong. I won't give up. I'll try. Try again. I want to learn the pattern. Okay. Okay.
Ready? Go!
They stay in the blue. But what is the blue? Is the blue like at the very end? Like what do they mean stay in the blue? Because I have another gauge here, but I wish I could understand the gauge. Like, am I in the blue here? What does in the blue mean?
Checkpoint!
Maybe here I'm losing... oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe slowing down a little... Oh, okay. Nope. I'm in the blue now. Now I'm in 0.
Finish!
By trying this pattern, I'm doing worse. Let me check something. Is there at least... Okay. Damn, but the images are so small. Current position. It shows which position. Can I like just... Let me just retry. But I want to pose to a screen, you know. Or maybe I will take a screenshot, because the game manual doesn't even show you a good screen of it. That's what's a bit annoying about it. Okay. Okay. Here I just want to see the screen.
Ready? Go!
Okay, pause. Screenshots. Took a screenshot. Then let me open it on my browser. Real quick, Kuma. Here. Okay. So this is a screen of the how it looks, you know, in game with the gauges and stuff. So current position obviously would be this. Remaining distance. So now I know that in horse racing they're using F, which are furlongs, you know. The first time I ever heard that, but this is a distance. Then what do you have? Stamina meter. The gauge is divided in 8 sections. Each time the horse loses stamina, a highlighted block will disappear. So now I know that this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the blue, I assume, because you go from blue to purple, I assume that in the blue, why can't you see my is it because Nani? Oh, it's because I'm still okay. Okay, I forgot to switch, you know, because of the screen. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the stamina gauge. I assume that in the blue is this part. The 3 first gauges, you know. I mean, the 3 first part, you're still in the blue. And then you get into the purple. And every time you lose a part, obviously you lose stamina. Next one. So stamina meter. Speed meter shows your horse current speed. So as I assume, this is the speed of the horse. Condition meter. The horse's condition is indicated by different color bar. This, I guess this is the condition. So I assume green would mean you're good. And red, even though I haven't paid attention to the colors, would mean you're bad. Running type, the best position for the horse. Highlighted arrow shows. So this is the, here. What we see in the screen before picking the horses. So since I'm at the top here, you know, this arrow, I want to stay at the front. Okay. All right. Running type, pace. Show the current pace of the horse. It will only be my words. It will only be displayed when the horse passes a particular point. Also, here I can't see it yet, it seems. Because they say passing a specific point. I can't really see the pacing. Time, current time, course record. Show the record time of the course. In season mode, when you achieve a better time than the indicated one, the record will be changed. So record, time, and then you get a radar. Shows the overall situation by radar. The purple indicator is the player horse. So this is me, and this is the other guys. I mean, you can't see it, but if I move my head a little bit, it's right here. And then radar name, the name of the horse, coincides with the radar indication. First, it will show the player horse. Weird. So it can change. I mean, I don't know what it would do. Watch. You have 3 different points of view. Strategy. Oh. So here they explain to you how to win too. That's what I was looking for too. So let's check real quick. Strategy. Okay. Thank you for coming as always, Ladney. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the horse racing action. Do the gacha pull. I won't pull it, you know. I won't. I'm more into just riding, you know. But pulling horses in gacha, no, I won't. You won't see me ever doing a gacha pull on stream. And if I do, it means I lost my mind. It means I just lost my mind, Kuma. Okay. Just let me... Oh my. I can feel them. I can feel them on my back right fucking now. I can feel them, Kuma. Okay, focus. Focus. Run type. This is one of the elements you have to take into consideration. Yes, I knew about that. Front runner. It feels good because, you know, I like to feel soft things on my back, you know. I take great care of my back, you know. I try to take great care of my back, you know. Not my bags, but my bags too, I guess. Bye, bee. Bye, bee. See you soon. Bye, bee. Front runner. This is a horse whose running style is to get in the lead at the start of the race and to continue there as long as possible. Okay, I know that. A few keys to victory. I guess I should put my music too. Or can I just, what if I just go quit game? So I get the music of the game while I'm reading the manual. Trying to get better at it, obviously. A few keys to victory. Predict the pace and get the best position that fits the horse running type. Pace is a very important factor in Gallop Racer. If your horse is slow-paced, the preceding position will be less likely to get exhausted. If the horse is at high pace, making him run at the latter position is better. When the other majority of horses are precede or front runner type, your horse's pace will be faster. Predict the pace when the race starts. Try to position yourself in an ideal spot. Prediction. Weird. Make your horse run comfortably. Once you achieve the ideal position, you don't want to suddenly slow or speed up your horse without reason. Try to keep the same pace as the other group of horses. Avoid brushing with the other horses. If the condition meter is on green, it is not a problem. The best bet would be to keep your horse's condition meter in blue. Oh, that's what they meant by in the blue. Condition meter. Bye, Labni. No, Labni, not Labni. Who's Labni? Don't know about Labni. I know about Labni though. The biggest point is when to give an urge for a spurt. If the horse is a slow-paced horse, you want to urge the horse to go on front earlier. If your horse is a high pace, you want to hold it till last minute. Okay. You are not minding the breaths of the horse. I mean, I'm not used to them. I rode ponies in the past. When I was in elementary school. The pony, not the horse. Never tried a horse. And you should be careful with horses, you know. You know that if you do something too crazy with horses, it could end up really badly. Because if, let's say you fall from a horse, like falling from a horse is dangerous. But also if the horse gets spooked or scared, they can end up stepping on you, which is... You wouldn't want that, you know. Because they're strong. Yes, I'm still trying to see gate start. When pressed successively, it will jerk the reins. On down button, when pressed successively, it will slow down your horse. Yes, that's what I knew. Like up to go faster, and you kept pressing up to increase the pace, and down if you want to reduce the pace. Okay. I guess I will try again. Let me just drink water. I'm so thirsty, Kuma. By the way, I wanted to to get the other games too, you know, by curiosity. I think I haven't gotten them yet. Okay. Let me just close this. Let's try again. I will win. I will pick my trusty... how was it called again? Ardent Soul. I like this name, Ardent Soul. I will try to win with Ardent Soul, you know. That's a cool name. He likes to be at the front, like me. So let's do that. Funny how there could be some people ending up on my stream expecting Uma Musume and they get the superior horse game. Ardent Soul. Let's go. Oh, that's the pacing. So he has a medium pace too. Okay. So pay attention to the stamina gauge, try to stay in the blue for the condition, and only start whipping at 2.0 furlongs. That's a lot of things to remember, Kuma. Okay.
Ready? Go!
Okay. So I'm in the green, right? I'm in the green. Still have some stamina. Put my weight on the left. Don't hit. Don't stay in the blue. So you can go... Oh, yellow. Yellow. I'm in the yellow. Green. What is the blue, though? Okay, blue is here. Blue is here. Perfect. Here, I'm on the right condition. Pay attention to the distance. Look at the... I like how the field looks, you know. I think it's a pretty cool looking game. All things considered. Oh, but look at my stamina. Oh my god, does that mean I fucked up my... Okay, oh my god, did I do it too early? I'm on the blue. I'm on the blue. Okay. Oh, I hit them. Damn. Okay, let's try again. I will keep trying, you know. Even if I have to try all the stream, I will keep trying, you know. I will keep trying, Kuma. I lost again. That's not an easy game, you know. Okay. Retry. Retry, Kuma. Keep retrying. Do your reps. With the horses. Oh, maybe I should look. There's actually 3 horses in the list that are like me. I mean, 2 other horses actually, that like to be in the front. Okay. So I should rush not as fast because I lost my stamina here at the end. Okay.
Ready?
Okay, is it enough now? I'm first and... Okay, maybe a little faster, I don't know. Okay, okay, still got stamina. I'm second though. Because I don't know when they say in the front if... Damn, here I'm really at the... Fuck. Okay. Okay. Oh no, but oh, look at my stamina. I lost so much stamina here. I lost so much stamina here. Okay, I'm waiting now. Okay. 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 8. Is 8 my personal best so far? I think 8 is my personal best. But here it really feels like I was better at dealing with my stamina. Right? Okay. Okay. The other thing I could do is trying to pick another horse that has this style, you know? I could try to pick another horse too that still has the front runner style. Okay. Funnily enough, it makes me want to play Ridge Racer. I don't know why, but... Why am I so slow now? Oh my god, did I... Oh, that was a bad start, right? Oh my god, that was a bad start. How do I get up off that? Oh my god. Okay. I pressed once. Damn, my stamina. I lose my stamina fast. Maybe I should tone down, but oh my god. Okay. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god. This game is harder than Donkey Kong Country. It's a harder game than Donkey Kong Country, Kuma. I don't know why. Okay. Should I try another horse? Should I try another one of them? I just wish I knew. Maybe I should rush first, then slow down, and then... That's hard to keep it being in the blue, actually. Just being in the blue, you know.
Ready? Go!
Like here I'm rushing. And then I should slow down my speed, right? A little bit. Which is what I'm doing now. Then I can slow up a little bit. Okay. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Stamina. That's really... Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, blue, blue. I'm in the blue. I'm in the blue. I'm in the blue. I'm in the blue. Oh, but look at my stamina. I'm losing my stamina so fast. Maybe a little bit here. Now. 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 6, 6, 5. I got 5. I was doing better here. I was doing better. It almost makes me want to try out another horse. Similar horse. So let's keep Ardent Soul. I think I will write his name on paper, you know, so I know it's one of the horse I want to use. Ardent Soul. I want to try out with another horse. Because I got 5th now. Because I really do wonder, are there horses that are better? Like, is there a tier list? Okay, let's try... Nope. Cruel Shark. Okay, let's pick that one. So the shark one. Let's pick that one. Right? Oh, what did I... Cruel Shark. Here. Yes, that's the one I want to try. That's the one I want to try right now. Okay. Okay. Let's try the same strat as with Ardent Soul. Because I should also... Yes. Try to play with other horses of a similar style, you know. Okay. I got the... Slow down a little. Yes. Slow down a little. I like how the guy is dressed, though. Okay, maybe a little faster. Maybe a little faster. Stay in the blue, though. Try to stay in the... I still don't know how to stay in the blue, though. Because I'm in the green, but... What is the blue? Is that between
Point.
yellow and... Oh my god, I lost a lot here. I lost a lot here again. Oh no. I'm in the blue. I'm in the blue. Now.
Furlongs to go.
Last time? Oh my god, that was worse. Here, that was a disaster.
Finish.
Here, I did a big mistake at the beginning with the stamina. I lost a lot of stamina. I wasn't expecting this game to be so hard to learn. Maybe the front runner type isn't the best. What if the type I want to learn would be the one just before, you know? Like being in the lead, but just behind. And then doing the sprint at the end. Maybe it's a style I should try too, you know? I know that I wouldn't feel comfortable with the other styles, which require being in the middle or being behind. I would like to use a horse that is either at the top or just behind the top, you know? And then doing the final sprint. I feel like the second type could work for me, you know?
Ready? Go!
Okay. Oh, you just have to keep pressing the button, actually. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, calm down. Okay, now calm down, calm down. Calm down. Don't lose too much stamina, you know. Don't stay close to the horse. Oh, am I losing stamina? Don't tell me I'm losing stamina. Why am I losing stamina? You know? I'm at the top here, you know. I'm at the top. Don't... Oh my god, I'm hitting. Don't hit this guy. Don't hit this guy. Why are you losing stamina? Maybe I should a little less. A little less, maybe? Oh my god. And then...
2 furlongs to go.
burst. Okay. Come on! Come on!
Finish.
9. I'm doing worse than with the other horse. Now I want to try... I think I want to try another type of horse. The one with the arrow just before the top, you know. Next. I really wasn't expecting this game to be hard like that. Wasn't Kuma? I mean, I was expecting it, you know. Absurd Saints. Let's pick the Absurd Saints. Let's go. I will find my horse. Maybe it could have been the first one, you know. Absurd Ardent Soul. Ardent Soul was actually the one I got my best place with. Okay.
Ready? Go!
So here, you want to stay in the top 3, I think, right? Here, slow down. Stay here. Stay here. Yes, yes, those sweet spots. A little bit faster, I think. Maybe a little bit faster here. Yes, 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 yeah. Oh my god, but what is annoying... Okay, I'm in the blue. I'm in the blue. The real question is... I'm in the blue. I'm in the blue, yes.
Point.
I'm in the blue in a nice space. Okay, maybe slow down a little bit, and now.
2 furlongs to go.
Come on, come on! Ah! Sixth! It's not my best place, but I got close to my personal best again. I got close to my personal best again. I felt like it was better for me to stay in the blue here. That is a hard game, you know. 6th. Let's retry. Let's try to get top 3. Even though I want to get first, you know, I'm always aiming to win. It's just like this game works differently than a racing game. Let's go.
Ready? Go!
Okay. 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 Stay a little bit. Yes, here. The sweet spot. That is the sweet spot, Kuma. Here. That is my sweet spot. I think really blue, condition blue, is the sweet spot.
Checkpoint!
Mid pace, nice. Still in the blue. So here, then
2 furlongs to go!
damn, I'm rushing. I'm rushing. Oh my god, don't.
Finish!
Damn, I feel like I'm doing, like, it's funny because I'm still ending like 6th, 7th, but I feel like the way I approach the race with that type of horse is better than what I was doing with the front runner type, you know. I feel like it's better. So it begs to question, how can I even improve, you know? Because it really feels that with the type, like here I picked a horse that likes to be just behind the lead, you know. He likes to stay just behind the lead. And I noticed that with that type of horse, I managed to stay what they call in the blue, which obviously would be the perfect condition for my horse to run. The only puzzle piece I'm missing is in the final sprints, you know. How do I improve my final sprints with that type of horse? Pretty much. Crazy horses, Kuma. Let's go. Also, the game manual talked about prediction, you know, that there is some prediction involved in the game, so maybe it's really hard to just finish first all the time. That could be.
Ready? Go!
Okay, slowly. Slow down, you're going too fast. You're going a bit too fast. Yes, blue, I'm in the blue. Yes. Also, I tried to use the strat of slowing down before the final rush, but maybe I shouldn't do that with that horse. Checkpoints. In the blue. Focus now.
2 furlongs to go!
Come on!
Finish!
5th again. It really feels like 5th is my my sailing for now. So Absurd Saints, I will keep his name, you know, because now I want to try again Ardent Soul, you know, because I know that with Ardent Soul, I wasn't really trying to stay in the blue, what they call in the blue, which I assume is being in optimal conditions during the race. Oh damn, my mom is whipping eggs. She's whipping eggs. I can hear her. My mom is whipping eggs. She's doing some whipping too. Okay. So his name was Ardent Soul. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, Kuma. Shouldn't click out of the game, obviously. So now I should go in the front, but I should try to stay in the blue spots, you know, which is something I wasn't doing with this horse.
Ready? Go!
Okay. Green. I'm in the green. I'm in the green. I'm in the green. Where's the blue spots? So it means I should go farther. Is this blue? Yellow? No? Slow down. Blue, blue, blue. I'm in the blue here. Here, I'm in the blue. Look at this. Blue spot. Blue triangle. Stay like this. Stay like this. Don't go too fast. You're in the blue spot. You're in the blue spot. Come on. Green. Maybe speed a little bit. Oh, I'm in the yellow. Oh, damn. That's not easy, right? Okay, blue, 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 blue. 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 Starting to go fast. Maybe I should. Oh my god. Oh my god.
2 furlongs to go!
Okay. 7, 6. Damn, that's always the same. Oh my god. That's really hard to get first. I think that the hardest part of this game actually is keeping your horse in the sweet spot, you know. Because you want to go fast, but not too fast, because you don't want to lose your stamina. But at the same time, all I see is ass. Yeah, same for me. Like, I don't know why every time at the end, they're making that big zoom on my ass and then my horse ass, you know. Like, this game has a weird way to use the camera at the end of the races. I wish I could win a race. I really do wonder if there is a tier list too. That if there is a horse in that list of hundreds and hundreds of horses that is top tier, you know, that is like, that's the best. Like, for example, what was the name of the character again in Sonic All-Star? Aegis, right? Like, Aegis is the strongest character in Sonic Racing.
Ready? Go!
I won't give up though. Damn, don't bump. You shouldn't bump. Apparently horses don't like the bumps, you know. Okay, blue, 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 blue. A little bit more. A little bit more. Damn, yes, getting at the forefront without losing your stamina
Checkpoint!
isn't easy, huh? It isn't. Okay. Okay. Am I still in the blue? I'm not, right? I'm in the blue here. Oh my god. They will rush, right? Damn, I hate when they rush like that.
2 furlongs to go!
I did it too early, damn. I did it too early here. The second whipping. Nah, I did it too early. I did it way too early here. So I ended up 8th. I want to try the other one again. Then I think what I will do, I will try the other horse that I was trying before again. Then I will check the guide one last time to see if I don't miss any subtlety that would let me get a better place in those races. And then I will try out, because I'm quite curious to try out at least the beginning of a season mode, you know. I kind of want to try it out. Even if I'm not really good at this game currently, I did some few improvements, because remember at the beginning I was always ending up last. So it was Absurd Saints. Oh, at the beginning then. This guy. But to me, it's really the fact that when the horses start rushing, you're bumping into them anyway. And when you bump into horses, they don't like that, you know. It's not like Burnout when you want to bump into cars. You can't do that with horses.
Ready?
Ready?
Go!
Okay, blue spot. What's the blue spot again? Not here. Too fast. Blue spot. What's the blue spot? Oh my god, I can't get the blue spots. I can get the blue spots, right? Yellow. No. Blue, 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 blue. Yes. Blue spots. Go a little faster. Blue spots. Stay in the blue spot. Yes. Yes. Don't go too fast.
Checkpoint!
Checkpoints. Don't go too fast. Fast pace, okay. Oh, that's when they say the pace. Oh, but my stamina. Oh my god.
2 furlongs to go!
That's too hard. And I'm turning the camera. Damn, I hate that I'm losing my stamina so easily. That's the only thing that I feel like I'm still struggling with, you know. Okay. So let me see real quick. Not this, that. Do I stay on the rail? I always seems to get boxed in. The only thing some folks worry about when racing is the triangle. So it's really the triangle you should check, right? And getting the horse a clear run, just make sure it doesn't bump or run up other horses behind. When a horse is running over one of its preferred distance, ease it up after 1.8 furlongs. And tap the up direction button when there is 3 furlongs to go. That's like doing math, you know. So they want me to remember that I should press down after 1.8 and then press up again when there is 3 left. A clear run is essential, and some might prefer to swing wide to get around the pack. If you can't sneak through inside... Okay, I see. Once clear, however, you will make up time by moving inside. Of course, there is nothing wrong with bumping other horses out of the way in the stretch, or even tapping another horse into the rail to get that extra edge. So you can do that. Just keep an eye on your horse's triangle color. You are penalized big S for going wide on tracks that have tight turns, like Louisville, Chicago, and others. Don't be afraid to bump to get through. Switch to overhead camera view if you have trouble finding your opening. Also try using both the up and the whip at the same time in the stretch, like in real life. Always coaxing up, as some horses prefer lighter urging than other. Okay. I guess that's it for the tips. So ease it up after 1.8. And then up when there is 3 left. Okay. I want to try a season mode. Right now. Next. Let's try out. Maybe I will get my first win by playing the season mode. But now I think in the season modes, there is a management aspect to it. Let's go. Let's pick it. Season modes. New game. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, I can input my name. So it's really the career mode. Eureka. Both are funny looking. Let me pick the female. Normal? I wanna pick normal. Because easy is Bobby mode, and hard would be a bit too ambitious when I haven't won a race yet. So let's pick normal. Oh, that's cool. You can pick the design. I don't know which one I like. I like the one with the stars, actually. This one is cool too, but I wish this pattern was for the sleeves too. So I think I'm gonna pick the stars. Yes, I wanna pick the stars. Oh, now you can... Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't change that much. Can you change the colors? I think I will pick this one, right? Or this one. This one goes well, actually. Oh, the color. Oh. Oh. Maybe orange and yellow. I like black too. Yellow is flashy. I'm the flashy type, Kuma. But if I do orange with what goes well with orange? Orange and white. Back. Actually, I want to pick yellow, I think. Yellow and red. My sleeves. I actually like the combination of green and yellow, but... maybe full green. Let's go full green like that. Okay. Oh, I wish I could switch. Oh, did they? What? Did her boobs jiggle? Or did I dream that? Because I was turning my head. Did her boob jiggle? What? Oh my god, that's really a career mode. Horse shop. Create horse. Oh, I can't. Is this because I don't have horses yet? Okay. What is the data? Personal data. So this is me with my win rate. I got a nice butt. I got a nice rack. So I guess this is the stats for every race. Hall of Fame. And those are my opponents. Turf. Schedule. Oh, so it's 4 weeks. Is a season 4 weeks? Or is it a year? Can I buy a horse now? Oh, I have enough to buy a horse. Oh, can I buy the... Is there all the horses here? Name? Oh, it's like all the or. Oh my god. Do I have a horse already? If I do, okay, you can do entry. You have to buy a horse. I don't have a horse right now. Damn, can I see the stats? What if I pick Kinky Crown? Nope. Nope. I want one of the two types I tried out before, you know. So one of the leading type, or so maybe this one, because it's just behind. And doesn't cost a lot of money, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't waste a lot of my money. There is this one too. Keen account. Is that the same spirit? I guess the second one is a bit better. This one. Oh, this one is... Oh. This one is interesting. I never really tried one of those types. Do you think I should try one of those? Maybe I should. But it's so cheap. Does it mean it's bad? Oh my god. I don't want to buy a bad horse too. I think I will buy him. How much does it cost? Okay. I bought him. Let's start. What? Nani? Yes, I select my... Oh, you can... Okay, so I guess we will be able to buy several horses and then be able to pick one. Condition blue. Wait. I will pick the first one. I don't know what about the other one, but monthly data. Damn, this type of simulation game, you really have to get deeply into them to be good at them, you know? That's the thing. Nani? What? Why can't I enter? Oh, 4+ years. Is it because I'm new? I'm a newcomer? What? I mean, what? Oh my god, it's only the... What? Does it mean I can go here? That's so weird that I picked... Do you want to cancel the... What? No. No. What? Do you even race in this? How do I race here? I don't know how to play the game. No. I don't want to cancel the race. So okay, I picked a race, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, next. Did I? What? Okay, I picked next week. I picked next. Oh my god! Don't tell me it is the mode where you don't even race. That's weird, right? No. No. Did I get money from that? Data? Horse data? Okay. Title? Nope. Retire? Oh, you can retire the horse. I don't want to do that. Do I have some stats? Oh, but it's... Okay. Since it's in week 3, I assume I have to skip a week again. And then... go race, right? How do I race? How do I do the race? Do you want to cancel the race? No. Exit. Do I do the race by... Okay, so that's how it works. You have to go to the specific week. So you do race. I was scared that you weren't going to race. That's an interesting game.
Ready? Go!
Okay. Oh my god, since it's one of the early horses, maybe it's not that good, right? Am I in the blue though? No, I'm in the yellow. Blue. Oh, I was in blue. Blue. But I lose my stamina so fucking easily.
2 furlongs to go!
I got 9th, but
Finish!
I feel like this horse is really obviously, since it's one of the first you're buying, if it works the same way I imagine in other games with career modes, it's not the best horse you can get. Okay. I don't know what to think about that, you know. I don't. I think... So I got 0 points from that, right? So now that I did the race... Okay, my condition is yellow. Did I get some money from that? I mean, some points? Because it doesn't seem so. Okay, now I want to go... Oh, and I guess, obviously, depending on your condition, I assume sometimes you would want to skip races, you know. Even more if your horse is tired. So what if I skip a race right now? What if I say, okay, I don't want to race next week? Oh, you lose points. My horse is still yellow. So... Let me see. Okay, now it's blue. So it's exactly as I thought. Sometimes you want to skip weeks for your horse to be in a better condition. Okay. No. Let's do the race. I think I will just do 3 races, you know, as a way to try it out. Also trying out some of the different places. Oh, it's raining!
Ready?
Oh, I'm in the first. Here. I don't know if it's the best place to be for a horse, by the way. Yes, I shouldn't stay to the rail like that. Blue. But don't lose too much stamina. Why are you losing stamina? Don't lose stamina. Don't. Keep your stamina high like that, you know. Keep it high, even if I have to slow it down, right? Like here I'm slowing down a bit because it actually annoys me that I'm losing stamina like that.
Checkpoint.
Like that's a long race, actually. I'm in the red, oh my god. I'm doing really bad here.
2 furlongs to go.
Yes, I'm doing really bad here. I'm in the red. Oh my god, that was a disaster.
Finish.
That was a disaster. This is really the type of game for experts, you know. You have to learn how mechanically the game works to do well in it, you know. In the season mode, you also have to factor the type of horses you can get. Okay. I think I will... I'm losing points. By being last, obviously you're losing points. You know what? You know what? I think I will just do... Nani? Oh, it's saving. I will just do a few races, like a few last races in the versus mode, you know. Not the season mode. I will pick my old horse again, Ardent Soul, and try to see if I can do better. And then that would probably be it for today, guys. Because I wanted to do a shorter stream today anyway. Versus modes. Let's pick the versus modes. Original horse, what is that? Oh, or okay, the horse you create. Okay. What is random? One race. Oh, random, it gives me a random horse, I assume. I'm number 2, right? Okay. I got Ant B, it seems. Oh. Oh, Nani? Oh, okay, it's 2-player modes. I thought it was against the CPU. Oh my god, does it mean I can't leave now? Does it mean I can't leave? What? I mean, yes, I could say like playing against in local with people, yes, like how it was done in PS1. But usually they ask you, do you want to play against CPU or do you want to play against... oh my god. I mean, I could connect my other controller to disable it, but I wish I could disable it just like that. It seems like you can't. Guess I will have to restart the game. Restart. No, not close. Reset. Reset system. That was unexpected. Because usually in versus mode, they ask you, do you want to play against a human or do you want to play against the CPU, you know? So it really does feel the classic versus mode against CPU is practice mode. Kuma. Tecmo. Okay. Practice modes. I guess I will try a few more times to win with Ardent Soul. Watch, I assume, is like the mode where you just watch a race and I guess you can gamble, you know. say, okay, which horse is going to win? Ardent soul. My horse. Let's try again. A few more times. I said I'm glad I tried out this game. It's not the type of game that I would play more than once, though, obviously. Because I'm not really that much into horses, unlike the entire internet with Uma Musume.
Ready?
Ready, go!
Go!
I want to be at the top. Okay, getting at the top. Getting at the top. Okay. Don't. Blue, yes. And here I slow down a little bit. I slow down a little bit, yes.
Checkpoint!
Damn, but when they... Really, it's the stamina that annoys me.
Two furlongs to go!
The last stop doesn't seem to work.
Finish!
The last stop doesn't seem to work. I actually want to see here. In my horse stats, because I'm still looking at the guide, I was looking regarding the stamina. In my horse stat sheet, it mentions spurt. What is that? The spurt means how fast or slow a horse will reach its top speed. Example, a horse with fast spurt means it will reach its top speed quickly going into the final stage of the race. It will take a lot of stamina and not hold its top speed for long. Horses that like to race at the back of the field usually have these attributes. A horse with slow spurt mean that it will take longer to reach its top speed, but will maintain it for longer. Usually given to a horse that races near the front or just of the pace. Yes, I really wish I knew Gallop Racer how to keep your stamina, I guess, or how to handle your stamina. Like, I don't know if there are. Avoid overuse, time it right, I know that. Rapid acceleration and deceleration can drain stamina. Maintain a consistent pace. Yes, that's what I thought too, that sometimes I press up and down too quickly. So you don't want to go too fast at the beginning, but at the same time, you don't want to just slow down. Also, obviously not a lot of people play this game, so that's the thing. Jero2 has the best menu music ever created, I swear. Really? Because here I'm playing the second game. Jero2, let me see. Because the first two games, I believe, only released in Japan, and it's only starting the third game. I mean, the third game that got international release, which is why it is called Gallop Racer. It's just called Gallop Racer in here, but it's Gallop Racer 3 in Japan. Menu music or menu theme I could put. Is that the one? 96 view. Is that the one, Kuna? But even the third game, the music is really cool, you know. It reminded me of Ridge Racer. And I like the cover, you know. Like how the cover like is a horse, but like you look at his aura, you know. Like the soul of the horse that is rushing. Insanity D&B. Okay, let me close this. Is that the menu then? D&B? Insanity? Is that the one? Oh my god. That is indeed really D&B. You know what's interesting? Let me drop it down a little bit about this type of music. It really does feel like the type of music you could hear in a Tekken game, you know. Like I would expect it from the Bandai Namco music team, you know. Weird. I wasn't expecting this type of game to have such soundtracks. But I guess I could just put full soundtrack, right? Because apparently it's still not the menu theme. The menu theme. Or I guess I could check a playthrough. I don't know. Because when I type on... I guess the other thing I could do, since it's a Japanese game, usually what I do too, you pick the Japanese name, you put it on YouTube, and you add BGM. Maybe I'll get it this way. Oh my. Oh my, that's a big playlist. I hate that my browser is so slow. Especially when I'm streaming. I hate it. I should fix that eventually. It's too slow, Kuma. I'm trying to load a playlist and it's fucking slow. Oh, did I got some... Okay, nope. Okay. Okay. The PS2 version? PS2 version? It has a PS2 version? Really? Are you sure? Or are you talking about another game? Because if I look at... I mean, there is a list here. Maybe you're right. That's not Gallop Racer 2 then. Unless that list is inaccurate. Because Gallop Racer 2... which would be the game released in 1997, has an arcade and a PS1 version, you know. Then they started releasing those Gallop Racer 2000, 2001, 2003, so they started using the year in their title, kind of like how they do it in sports game, you know, like for example FIFA and the like, how they started using the years and stuff. And the first PS2 game is this one. Gallop Racer 2001, you know. GR2 would be this one. And GR3 is the one that... Oh, but they all got released in... Nani? I only found... When I was looking for the game, I only found the third game. Now I'm confused. Weird. Also, it's interesting how... They released the game for the Switch. Champion Jockey Special. Oh my, they really did release a game for the Switch. How does it look? I'm curious now. I'm curious. I assume the game, yes, didn't release outside of Japan, you know. Only in Japan. But apparently it's part of the same series, you know. Gallop Racer. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. On the Switch only. Champion Jockey. So yes, I assume it's still the same type of game where there is a season mode where you can put your name, pick one of the characters. What does he have? He has the he has the Yankee haircut, you know, like the one you can find in anime about thugs and the like. Then you pick your horse, you pick your. But damn, I hate that in modern games they make the UI so pure like that, you know. It feels like it's lacking something. What? That's a weird visual novel. Wait, is there a bit of gameplay I can see? Revolution? Can I see a bit of gameplay? Because here we're looking at the visual novel parts. Show me gameplay. Damn, obviously you can still do the same, like the whipping. Apparently you can switch to choose a type of whips. But the game still has the same type of camera view. But here is whipping a lot, right? You can't do that in Gallop Racer 3 on the PlayStation. What? Or is that training? Maybe it's for training that they're whipping like that. Okay. But yes, all things considered, it's pretty much the same game as the ones you could play on arcades on the PlayStation, just with higher resolution graphics, you know, more polygons. They added maybe some variations in the mechanic, like here it seems like you can pick the type of whipping you want to do, but there's still the stamina gauge. There is still the type of running your horse like to do. And I guess here how you can switch between left and right whipping. The models are weird though. Stamina potential. I don't know what is potential though. And I guess here is... Okay. What, do they jump above the thing? Oh, it's jumping. Bad? Oh, damn it, they failed. What? Do you have to time it right on the green stuff? What is the blue stuff? Because here they're missing everything. Okay. Interesting. They're still releasing games this day, you know. I don't know how popular those type of games are, by the way, you know. It's hard for me to gauge how, because in Japan, usually, there can be big niche for specific games. Like, for example, how baseball games work really well in Japan, because baseball is one of their national sports. They really love baseball. So compared to Europe, for example, baseball games will really work well in Japan. That's also why we pretty much got, for example, a Mario baseball, which was called Mario Sluggers, I think it was called. I don't even know if it released in Europe, I think it did, but it didn't do well because baseball isn't really a sport that is popular in here, So maybe that's the same with horse racing. How horse racing is really big in Japan, so there is a big market for those type of games. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a last race and then probably stop for today, guys. Let me try it one last time. Gallop Racer 2004, BGM, Autumn. Okay, let me see. Pause. Let me see if it's the one you're talking about. That took way too long to find. Yes, like when you look on YouTube for this game, obviously, since not a lot of people have played them, it's hard to find the soundtrack for all the games, I think, Like I was typing specifically Gallop Racer 2 and I couldn't find the full soundtrack. I had to input the name in Japanese. Okay. Oh, the cover. Is that the one? Oh my. I like the name, Autumn Blown. I really like the name. But to me, it's really interesting. It's so interesting to me that those games have soundtrack like that. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Gran Turismo, the Gran Turismo games, especially starting with the first one, because I think it was Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2, when the games released outside of Japan, they swapped the soundtrack, They swapped the soundtrack. So people weren't aware that the soundtrack of the Japanese version was so great and iconic. Because it really feels to me in Japanese games, Japanese racing games, sports games, they always try to go for that type of vibe for some reason, They try to make the game cool looking. To me, an example I have in mind, obviously the soundtrack is completely different, but to me, a great example I always have in mind is what they do with golf games. The golf games, what they do with them. Golf is a sport that I think is completely boring in real life. I don't like golf in real life, Like I tried to watch by curiosity a Masters, a tournament in the past, and I think it's a snooze fest, Like if you want to watch golf, if anything, it's one of those sports like you just see a compilation of the best shot, I guess, or for example a Tiger Woods compilation, or maybe you watch the iconic Nike ads that they did for one of his shot that is pretty cool looking. But besides that, the sport in real life is really boring, I don't like golf. Then you get the games that they make, and to me, a game that I really love, and it's actually one of my favorite arcade game, is Neo Turf Masters, Because Neo Turf Masters is an arcade golf game, but the way they made the game, like the attention to detail, like for example, the aesthetic, the graphics, the music that is so catchy and so so good, you know. And all of this makes that the game is so fucking cool to play. To me, a game like Neo Turf Masters has a big coolness factor that you don't even see in real golf. Other examples would be the Mario Golf games, especially the original one. So Mario Golf 64 or Mario Golf, the one on the GameCube. I think it was Toadstool Tour. I love those games because they're cool. They're really cool looking game, cool sounding game, and the gameplay's fun. And that's really what I feel that with Japanese game, when they try to adapt, and it's not only in games, by the way, it's in anime. In anime, it's the same. I mean, the sports anime genre is notorious to have a really shit ton of anime where they try to make it look really cool, you know, like with some dramatization, obviously, but they try to make it cool. Like, for example, how boxing, you have Hajime no Ippo, you know, which is probably the most iconic boxing anime with Ashita no Joe, obviously the OG. But yes, it really feels that they try to go to, okay, we're going to make a golf game, we're going to make a baseball game, we're going to make a horse game, but we're going to make it cool, you know. We're going to make it cool looking, cool sounding, you're going to have fun, or at least be curious about it, even if you're not into horse racing, or you're not into golf, or you're not into a baseball to begin with. I have 3 MVS cards, and Neo Turf Masters was the first I got. That's really cool. I love that game. I did stream it in the past, you know. Like a long time ago, I did stream. I was playing against a friend of mine, so it was kind of like a collab, and we did play some games of it on stream via Fight Kit. But yes, it's a game I really like, pretty much. But yes, that's really interesting because I didn't know about this series beforehand, because obviously I'm not really that interested into horse racing and horse games, but since these days everyone is talking about the other horse game, you know, the gacha, Uma Musume, they're all talking about it. It was driving me nuts. So I was like, okay, let me stream a horse game, but I'm not going to stream a gacha. Let me find a retro horse game I can stream. And that's how I ended up with a Gallop Racer. On the Queen! I love when she says that in the game. That's such... But everything about the game is really so fucking cool. I think this game, like, I kid you not, is one of the coolest looking game ever. And it's golf. It's just golf, so it's not even a sport that I like or that I would play in real life. But the way they made the game is really cool. Pretty much. Okay, let me do real quick, Kuma. I want to do a last run. Neo Geo has 2 horse games. I don't know if they are any good or not. That is really interesting. Anyway, in the future, like, I really want to eventually improve my setup, you know. And then I will start farming and digging even more obscure games, you know. That's what I want to do too, you know. Because recently I've been playing retro games, obviously, but most of them are pretty much quite popular, you know. Like the Donkey Kong Country games, Metroid. I did play Croc too. Croc is a little less known than, let's say, the other platformers, but still fairly known for people, you know. I want to start digging more. I actually have a list of obscure games I want to try in the future. But yes, I like to try out random games like that, you know. Like whether it is a horse game or anything, really. I just love that. I love it. Okay, last race of the day, guys. Let's try again.
Ready?
Go!
Go!
Go! Go faster! Go faster! Why did you have a slow start? And now I'm behind their cheeks, you know. That's the thing with that game. You shouldn't stay stuck behind their cheek. Here it's really not a good position to have.
Checkpoint.
Because I'm stuck. But they say you can ram into horses, but like this, you know. But look at my condition now. And then you do this, but my horse is in the red. So I guess you can ram. You know what? I want to do a last one after that one. Because that one was really bad.
Finish.
But it really feels you can... actually, you can ram against horses, but you should really do it in the last case scenario, you know. Like, for example, if you're in a sprint and you want to push a horse a little bit on the side to win, that's the only case you would do it. Because if you start just like ramming and ramming and ramming, obviously your horse will take damage and get in the red. Horse games, they're not easy, you know. Last one.
Ready? Go!
Okay, stay in the front now. Here, like this. Am I in the blue? Slow down, yes. Blue, nice. And now, that's the big thing. I want to keep my stamina. I think that staying in the green isn't necessarily bad either, right? Because they say stay in the blue, but if the other horses are fast too, obviously they will want to compete with you.
2 gorillas to go!
Okay. Oh no, I almost did my... Oh my god. I was getting fourth here. Faster, yes, I have to go faster. By the way, welcome, Giranoxa. Just at the finish line. Actually, since you're here, let me do another race, you know. But yes, I'm playing the horse game. I mean, not the horse game most people would expect, you know. Like, I kind of baited people into thinking I was going to stream Uma Musume, but I'm not into gacha games, you know. Not into gacha games, Kuma. Hope you're doing good, too. I'm doing quite fine today. Going fine. Welcome. Nice too. Okay. I'm fine, just chilling. That's great, Kuma. Great to hear. Okay, slow down. You don't want to... Oh my god, they're going faster. Oh my god, I'm in the yellow. I want to get in the blue. Okay, green. Blue. Slow down a little bit. Keep going faster. Okay. Checkpoints. But again, my stamina is really dropping down quickly. That's what's a bit annoying about that. What if I wait a little bit more and then I do this? Maybe that was too late here. Six. It's really my sailing. Like, for this session, when I try to ride strategically, I can't get higher than 5th. There was a point where I was close to getting fourth, you know, but it's really at the finish line that's I don't know, I'm missing something. Maybe it's my horse that isn't the best. Like maybe I should pick another horse, or maybe it's because I'm always end up at the finish line. I mean at the last rush with 2 bar of stamina, and that's not enough. Like maybe I should get more than that. It's really hard to know.
Ready? Go!
Really hard to know, Kuma. Because obviously here I want to stay first, because I have the type of horse that likes to be here, you know. But now I want to keep my stamina, so I drop down. But if I drop down, all those guys are following me, you know. So there is a sweet spot to be found that I feel like I never managed to find. Like here, look at my stamina again. I'm too low.
2 furlongs to go!
No! No! My stamina!
Finish!
That's really that. The last thing I could try is maybe I should trust the burst speed of my horse and really try to wait until the very end between bursting and try to save my stamina more, because besides that I really don't know how to adapt, you know. I would tell you Gran Turismo is easier than this game. The Gran Turismo games, I think they're easier than this game. In my opinion, at least. I can't believe I spent 3 hours playing a horse game. What? 3 hours playing a horse game? Okay, now you slow down. You slow down. You slow down. I want to keep my stamina, I don't care. I want to keep my stamina. Here. But those other horses, are they doped? They're doping, right? They're doping, right? How can they keep their stamina so well? They're doping, right? Don't tell me they're not doping. Don't tell me they're not doping. If you tell me they're not doping, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't. I wouldn't believe you, you know. I think they're doping. I really think they're doping because I did worse than before. Because why is it that they can burst for so long at the end? That's what I don't understand. Okay, this one is the real last one, you know. The real last one. Got to wait in the bobsled. Really? I mean, there should be something with my horse, you know. Like, it's either the opponent horses are doping or someone fucked with my horse. In all the ways possible, you know. Like, my horse is currently fucked up because the opponent, like, did something to him. That's one of the other, pretty much.
Ready?
Go.
Go!
Go. Okay. Or maybe I should try to... But look at my how my stamina drops down so fast.
Checkpoint!
I mean, yes, I got a fast pace, but... No. No. No, 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 no,
2
no.
furlongs to go.
And I'm using the strats, you know, like the whipping, the way I whip every time at the end. It's really, I do it the way it was described in the guides. But it doesn't work. It doesn't. That was a fun game though. I'm just not good at it for now, you know. To me, it's really the type of game, you know, the games where there is, simulation, you know. Like they try to simulate the behavior of a horse in real life, as I assume. So how certain horses would want to run a specific way, you know, and how you have to deal with that, you know, how some horses like to be in the front, how other horses are more comfortable to stay in the middle and then do the sprint at the end. So there's many parameters that you have to deal with in this game, and it's really the type of game where you get better by learning the mechanics, as simple as that, the mechanics, but also how to play in a specific way. Because when I looked at the game facts guide, the guy was really specific in his description, like telling, okay, you should start like this, you run, then you stop. Like when you do 1.8 furlongs, which is the distance in this game, like it's called furlongs, you start dropping down. Then you wait until 3.0. Then you rush again. Then you wait until you only have 2.0 to 1.8 left. You start whipping. Then you wait until it gets to 1.3. 3 whips. And then you wait until... Like, that's such a specific way to play that... Obviously, it's hard to learn like that. Well, anyway, guys, I'm starting to get hungry, so I guess I'm going to leave you for today, guys, but I had fun. I want to thank today Oni Densetsu Giranoxa here at the finish line. Thank you very much to be here, even though I'm going to end my stream right now because I'm hungry. Borisuchi, Ladni, Pi, I don't know if I'm missing anyone else. Volios, yes, thank you very much. And anyone else who was watching today, whether it is as a lurker or as anything, pretty much. I always appreciate your support. I'm going to be here tomorrow around the same time. I'm streaming a bit earlier than usual. And I'll continue Donkey Kong, you know. I still want to beat it, you know. Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm getting close to the end. And that's it. I hope you're having a nice day, a nice evening, guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. It's Eureka. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Kuma. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. Look at those legs. Look at them. Crushing what